Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, to the video. This is Focus to Fido, another interesting one for you guys. So today I am just going to go into if we've developed our agricultural sector, we'll completely develop our agricultural sector, what it would look like and what it would mean for us and Dominica. Okay, so going into it, it says modern farming techniques and technology would include the use of mechanized equipment, implementation of precision agriculture, adoption of hydroponics, aquaponics, and vertical farming, and climate resilience, farming technology, and crop varieties. The second one is that efficient irrigation and water management. It says advanced irrigation systems, drip irrigation, sprinkler systems, rainwater harvesting and storage systems, efficient water recycling and management. We have crop diversification and value addition, promotion of cash crops, development of food processing industries. We have production of biofuels, natural fibers, and other non-food agricultural products. We have agro-industrial integration. We have establishment of agro-processing industries, development of supply chain and supply chain infrastructure. We have research and development, so investment in agricultural R&D, which is research and development. We have collaboration with universities and international research bodies, creation of agricultural innovation hubs. We have sustainable practices, organic farming and eco-friendly pest control, conservation agriculture, agroforestry and permaculture systems. We have strong marketing and export systems, development of branding and marketing for local produce, streamlining export processes and compliance with the international standards, creation of cooperatives. These would be in the up and up if we had a fully developed agricultural sector right here in the Commonwealth of Dominica. Going to the next one, it says policy support and aid allowance, government policy supporting sustainable farming practices, aid allowance for fertilizers, seeds and equipments, land reform and secure land tenure systems. So we'll have those things working with the farmers. Education and training, it says establishing agricultural colleges and vocational training programs, which would be very important and key if we're going to expand and improve agriculture in our country. It says extension services to train farmers on best practices, which would mean once our farmers are utilizing the best practices that there is, then we would have the best outcome, most likely. We have rural infrastructure development. It says building roads, bridges, and transport systems for rural areas. We have an issue currently with that very thing. It says electrifying of rural communities for better irrigation and processing, and the establishment of communication networks to access market information. All right, we have that right there. We're going to the next one. It says finance support system, access to affordable credit and microfinance for farms, development of agricultural insurance schemes, creation of farmer cooperatives for shared investments. And the last one, it says food security and nutrition programs. So strengthening the local food production to meet domestic demand, and it says programs to address malnutrition through fortified crops. One of the other things again we need to look at is that whenever you look into it, it has a lot of benefits. These are just I just went through the quick areas that we would have developed if we were to develop our agricultural sector, properly. But the main benefits would have been this: economic growth. All right, we would have increased productivity that would boost the GDP by increasing the output of crops, livestock, and processed goods. We would have job creation that provides employment opportunities in farming, processing, and the supply chains. We would have export revenue that generates foreign exchange through the export of agriculture. It would also have industrial growth that would fuel growth in agro-based industries like textile, food processing, and bioproduction. We have poverty reduction. It would have improved livelihoods, raised incomes for smallholder farmers, or rural communities. We would have rural development. It reduces the rural urban income disparity by developing rural economies. Okay, we'll have improved food security. Stable food supply reduces dependency on food imports by increasing domestic production. We'll have affordable food prices, lowers the food cost through efficient production and distribution. We would also have social development, education and health. Increased income enables better access to education and healthcare. Increased incomes enable better access to education and healthcare. Empowerment of women, so women who often play a significant role in farming, gain economic independence. We'll have environmental sustainability, so soil health and biodiversity promotes practices that prevent soil degradation and conserve biodiversity. We have climate resilience, prepares the sector for climate change with sustainable and adaptive practices. What we have is that the urbanization and industrialization support to urban centers ensures a steady food supply for growing communities. And we have raw materials for industries and support industries like the textile, biofuels, pharmaceuticals, which is very important with raw material. But look at the last point that I have, and the last benefit that I have there. It would give us our global standing, reduced dependency, decreases reliance on international aid and imports, which means that we would have stronger negotiating power, positions the country as a competitive player in the global market. This is basically a quick video I decided to do just to highlight those things. If we were to develop our agricultural sector and fully develop the agricultural sector, these are the benefits that we would be reaping as a result. Because one of the things that we know, the main thing we did in high school is food, clothing, and shelter is the main thing for life. So how is it that we're gonna leave food, clothing, and shelter, which is embedded in agriculture, and focus on any other thing as our main source of income? That is not practical and that is not wise. So guys, instead of just thinking that we could do things without and strengthening the foundation on which all those things, building infrastructure, comes from agriculture. Construction projects relies on agriculture. Everything that we can think of comes back to agriculture. In Dominica state, agriculture is one of the most best resource, and we have it in abundance. So how is it that we're neglecting what we have in abundance for something we can develop after? You understand? We need to build properly and build smart. So guys, I just wanted to do this video quickly, developing why we should develop our agricultural sector. And this is Focus to Feed going on, guys. If you haven't as yet, head on to the YouTube channel, like and subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok as well. Yeah, Instagram I'm not too sure as yet, but anyways, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for spending that amount of time with me. Video out.